Hello, it's Arwin from the Culture Centre here. For today, on this very special Digital National Play Day event, I will be showing you all at home how to make a bug hotel using both household materials and little things that you could pick up from outside. Is everyone ready? Let's begin. The best thing about making bug hotels is how little they cost to make. You can use all kinds of things, such as broken flower pots, old plastic storage containers, you name it. For my bug hotels, I used an old sweetie box, milk bottle, tin can and a few yoghurt pots. Be sure to wash them before you get started. You can ask a grown-up to help you with this. Filling them is even easier. Use old cardboard, paper or birthday cards cut up or rolled up loosely, or look in your gardens for leaves, twigs, moss and finely mown grass. You can even use pine cones if you want. For mine, I used some lovely dropped feathers from one of my roosters at home. Say hello, Tommy! For tools, you'll definitely need a good pair of scissors. Using a pair of scissors can be a bit of a fiddly job. If you're not sure, ask a grown-up, maybe mum, dad, guardian or grandparent for help. Our hotel shouldn't serve finger sausages for tea. You'll also need some double-sided tape to hold everything together, but you can use other types of tape as well if you fold them in on themselves. Some gardener's twine is also useful if you want to hang up your creations. Don't forget the paper towels for wiping. For a bit of extra fun, get a hold of some paint, felt tips or permanent markers in case you want to decorate your hotels yourselves at home. I found this fantastic example of a tin can bug hotel, which was painted like a ladybug. Make yours special and unique. Don't forget to make holes for string before you get started filling them. I had to take one of mine apart after forgetting this. Don't! My first bug hotel used an old sweetie box I had lying around. If you want to build it like I did, follow these simple instructions. The first step is to wipe the inside of your sweetie boxes with a paper towel, making it nice and clean, which would help the double-sided tape stick. Make 2 holes into one side of the box and thread some string through them. To make the holes, you can use a pair of scissors. Ask a grown-up if you're not sure. Tie the loose ends into a tight knot. Place a small piece of double-sided tape onto the bottom of your yoghurt pots. I used about 6 to 7 for my bug hotel. Once they're all taped up, take the plastic covering on the other side of the tape off and press them firmly into the box super hard. Here I could fit 7 pots into one sweetie box. Fill the outside area of the yoghurt pots with grass or straw. This will hold the pots in place and act as a bit of extra bedding for our multi-legged friends. To make it tidier, trim some of the excess grass with a pair of scissors. For the inside of the yoghurt pot, you can use sticks, moss or leaves as bedding. In this case, I used a mix of all 3. Experiment to see which works for you. For smaller, cosier hotels, you can also use tin cans. This can was cleaned and then filled with a rolled up piece of cardboard. To make sure it fits, you can mark the height of the can onto the cardboard you wish to cut. Then cut it. Roll it. And place it into the can like so. If you want to hang it up, you could tie some string around it, like I did here. A milk bottle can be a fun project as well. Start by cutting out a part of the outside of the bottle with a pair of scissors. Ask a grown-up to help make a little hole for you to get started. Then, with a bit of foraging outside, You can fill the inside with a variety of natural materials. I've used pine cones, moss, grass, sticks and branches in this one. With that, and maybe a bit of painting beforehand, the job is done. You now have some new homes for our wonderful creepy crawly friends. Thanks for watching this video. It was fun to make. It was my first time making these myself, but how did you all get on? We'd love to see what you came up with. If you want, share a photo of your creations to our Facebook page at Ddiwylliant Conwy Culture, or get in touch with National Playday staff and pass your photos on to us. Thanks again for listening, and we here at the Culture Centre hope you have fun today. Bye!